fucking puppet.
Elon.
Freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial choices like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets. Correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or AINOP applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Trap so groove.
Greedy grubbers where the flavor pop. Pull up hungry, we don't never stop. Oxtails dripping, ribs on lock. Pasta, fish, got the whole block hot. We feeding kings, queens, and the hustlers. If you know, then you know. It's Greedy Grubbers. Step in the spot, smell the soul in the air. Oxtails falling off the bone, don't stare. Fries seasoned up, pasta creamy and rich. Chicken so juicy, it'll make you switch. Got burgers stacked like a money phone. Hot dogs loaded like you ain't alone. Fish fried crisp, yeah, we cooking it right. Midwest in the kitchen, it's a feast tonight. Greedy Grubbers where the flavor pop. Pull up hungry, we don't never stop. Oxtails dripping, ribs on lock. Block hot. We feed the kings, queens, and the hustlers. If you know, then you know. It's Greedy Grubbers.
Nachos loaded, love in the pan. Midwest chef got the master plan. Greedy Grubbers ain't just a name, it's a whole vibe. It's a food hall of fame.
Greedy Grubbers where the flavor pop. Yeah, Greedy Grubbers, we the neighborhood stop. Pull up. Grubbers from the south to the top. Greedy Grub, we got the game on lock. Switch. Got burgers stacked like a money phone. Hot dogs loaded like you ain't alone. Fish fried crisp, yeah, we cooking it right. Midwest in the kitchen, it's a feast tonight. Lurk, nachos loaded, love in the pan. Midwest chef got the master plan. Greedy Grubbers ain't just a name.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Midwest in the building on mamas. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Peace to the guys, goddess, kids, quiz, whatever you call yourself. What's the word? What's the word? We do this because we want to. You do this because you want to. With that being said, all my rights are reserved. Yeah, I know my rights. Oh, mamas. What it do? What it do? What it do? KV, Shipper, the dip. What's the word? What's the word? Peace and love. On mamas. What's going on with everybody out there? YouTube land. What's the word? What's the word? Hope y'all getting ready for this workshop coming up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The 9th, the 10th, and the 11th. The 9th, the 10th, and the 11th is going down. Yes, Lord. You want to know how to get liquid the right way? Make your way to Telegram. Make your way to King V's Telegram. We'll get you together with no problem. With no problem. And you can move along like everybody else have done that have came through and got, well, guess what they was looking for? It's time for liquidity now. Let me get it right. Liquidity. Yes, Lord. Oh, mamas. For those that ain't already liquid. So it's time to get y'all liquid. That's why we having the workshop. Straight up. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure y'all sharing this live with your people. Straight up. Make sure y'all sharing it live with the people. Tim Fair, what it do? What it do? What it do? What's the word? What's the word? Oh, mama. What's up, Tim Fair? You already know what time it is. Y'all help the live reach its goal as well. Help the live reach its goal. But for the most part, Tim Fair, you know what it is. It's the motherfuckers that ain't been around. They don't know what it is because they've been pussyfooting. They've been pussyfooting around while we've been taking care of business. Straight up. We've been handling this business, getting it done, and you a living witness, Mr. Fair. Now these people that, that's private and that's what you're looking for. You got it good. Good. Continue to do what you do in the private, whatever you do. Congratulations. Just you good, you in the private, move the fuck around. That's how I feel, That's what you're here for, not to make friends. You're here to get your situation together, get that liquidity, get that account loaded up with them credits, and learn how to leverage them, move them, or whatever you want to do, and move the fuck around. That's it. Straight up. That's it. That's all we do. We're just helping you fill up your account. I don't know nobody that's helping people fill up their account for the prices we help the people, but it just goes to show you that, we're here to help the people. Because nobody's giving this to nobody, what we have for the numbers. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too many people that even understand and know what we have that's going on, unless they there. In the position all the folks are in, loading up their accounts. Tim Fair said straight up, loading up their accounts. Shit, we ain't talking about no little $1 million, $2 million neither. Straight up, Tim Fair, you see what it is. You know what it is. Straight up, you know exactly what it is. You there. Big stepping. Don't forget, y'all need that order ship. I ship that order on mamas. I will ship that order. I'm sitting at the crib, chilling right now, running the store, relaxing, getting ready for my next vacation that's coming up. Get ready for my next vacay that's coming up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, mamas. I'm just waiting on my next vacation date. Get up out of here. Go back and relax and get a peace of mind. Thank the Most High for everything. Everything. Straight up. Because without him, ain't none of this possible. That's why we got to embrace it and thank the Most High for this shit. We got to thank him. Look at the place where he put us in the position to do what we want to do now. You see what I'm saying? That's the position. What you want to do. 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 That's what you can do. It's whatever you want to do. You just got to do it now. We're in a position to where all we have to do is just do it now. Nina, go sit down. They don't want to play. Nina. Move more. Cats and the dogs are here playing. What up, dog, bro? What up, dog? What it do? What it do? What it do? Greetings, greetings, greetings to you as well. I hope everything going good with you. I feel like, you know, if a lot of people that's out here that's looking for the same thing that I've been looking for over the years, I think you need to link up with King V, get in that Telegram, and get it done, and get liquid. What you looking for? Straight up. Straight up. That's where it's at. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Straight up. He over there on the phone. He don't even he might be at a meeting with some shit, with, you know, going back and forth, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as hell. Cause, you know, we in the position where we chilling and relaxing and enjoying everything. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
You were there. You were there with me.
Fucking be crazy as hell. Oh, mama.
All I want to do is chill, drink.
Straight up. But for the most part, everybody, y'all got a lot of things done. So y'all now just gotta get it put in the account and start moving it. That's all y'all. A lot of y'all, that's all y'all gotta do. Because y'all already been there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already been there. Y'all been there, y'all been going through it. Everybody like this, it ain't nothing new, but it's just a way to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And get a result. He crazy, y'all. I just I got you. Straight up. What up, dog?
What's happening?
Shit, Taylor, you was over there tickled. You was he ha ha. I was muted. I thought you could hear me, but you know, I was like, yeah, speaker again. That's why I text you and shit. I was like, let me see what this do. Do you know I'm live?
I knew, but I didn't know I was unmuted. My bad.
No, I had muted you though, right before I went live. Because at first I thought you was talking to me because I had sat back down at the table. But then I'm like, nah, he on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want nothing but just let them know, this workshop coming up. The liquid is coming.
They better do it.
The water.
Ain't lied yet.
On the way. Yes, Lord. The water is on the way. Yes, Lord. And everything has been working like it's supposed to be, according to how the law said it works. It's all good. And I was saying for those that's in the private, that's good. You in the private, stay in the private. Don't come to the public and you in the private try to see what somebody doing in the public and you private. Because private is where you want them to be. Straight up. You can't mix it. You can't mix it. That's the whole issue. People get private and they be by themselves. They be forgetting you still got to operate. You got to live. There's certain things need to be done. So go on and be private. I'll holler at you. On mama, I'll holler at you.
Midwest, I've been ripping and running. I see I have an opportunity to pipe up. What are we on? What are we on right now?
We live, 17 minutes in. You can say whatever you please, my brother.
Okay, all right. Well,
tell them my account.
I guess I'll say to everybody that might be listening, it's like now it's like stuff is really happening here. Okay, like in time past and the years gone by, I've tried to, whenever I pipe up, I've tried to emphasize the fact that this is important and that it's a hard road and, it's for our families, it's for our legacy. And then, I would say things like that. And that was while I was trying very hard, to learn this and that and to figure this out because, we all knew that something was going on. But I'm telling you right now, I'm piping up right now because it's different now. It's over. It's over. It's done. And it's not like oh, we found the secret key. It's not that. I'll just put it plainly. King V is showing us how things are being done out there. He knows secret keys. He knows this and that. He knows that stuff. But what he's been showing and teaching is what's actually going on, and how the ones who are doing it, how things are actually getting done. He's showing us how they're being done, and so for me, I feel like, okay, if I know how things are being done, then I can just do that. And if I want to go and do, other things, now I can, because now I have the foundation for operating in the public. And then, but now I have, and I have the ability to go and operate in the private. So right now I have to. I saw. You know, I'm doing some things today, and I saw that there was that y'all were live, and I was like, I'm gonna say something every time I have an opportunity. I'm gonna say something, and it's over, y'all. It is over.
Tell
So
him,
I know
Shep.
that something's coming up here soon, and I hope that y'all participate. Okay.
Tell him, Shep. Talk to him.
Okay, well, you see, and then you see, King is even here right now, but this man is not going to sit here and self-promote. He won't do it. It's not going to happen. He's not going to sit here and be like, listen, you guys, I'm the greatest. He won't do it. Okay, because that's not why he's here. And he hasn't done that. So I feel like a moral obligation. I'm like, man, if he's not gonna do it, you know, because it's like you've seen like in any kind of industry, in any kind of anything, where somebody is, you know, trying to promote something or market, they go, and believe me, he knows about marketing too. Okay, don't get me wrong. All right, it's just that what he's doing right now is not that. This is a legendary thing. This is an epic thing, a historical thing that's going on right now, and it's over. It's over. And so it's like, you know, I'm gonna calm down. I'm not gonna put some of that extra oomph in there that I like to do, because, you know, a lot of times I'd rather be clear than polite. I'm just gonna try to stay calm like everybody else and just say, listen, you guys, if you want to find the end of the nonsense and the beginning of the reality, then participate. Okay, because King is not the type that's going to be like, you know, he tried to give it away. He tried. Okay, he tried for a long time to give it away, and it didn't work out. Come participate. Participate with an equal exchange of energy, and see for yourself what happens. Okay, I'll just put it like this. At the very, very least, I have been brought to the end of myself, to where I'm like, you know what? This man has done everything he can do for me. Now it's up to me. Listen, there is nobody in my way for doing whatever I want to do on this planet. Nothing stopping me now. Nothing. The only one that can possibly prevent me from doing anything is me. That's where I'm at. Okay, at the least. Okay, but at the best, I'm at the beginning of like the greatest experience of enjoying life. I'm there. I'm at that place where I can do it, where I can do just really whatever I want to do. And I'm not saying that in a boastful way. I'm saying I'm being like factual. Okay, I'm being as technically accurate as I can. I am there. And he'll get y'all there too. Okay? But I'm telling you, there has to be a participation. He's not a hand holder, okay? And you know, and that's a good thing. Cause you don't want to go to a place where you were handheld there to that place, and now you don't know what to do. And so this has all been truly, truly beautiful. And I can encourage people with a good conscience and say, come see for yourself. Come see for yourself. And I hope when you do see, I hope that you participate. But the bottom line is, if you come and see, you're going to participate. Okay. There ain't no idiots watching this thing. You come see and you're going to participate. Ain't nothing going to stop you. So, okay. So I'll pipe down with that. Much love to all of you, y'all. If I don't say anything more, much love, and I'll leave it at that, King.
All good.
I'll hang out to see if there's any other way that I can pipe up, but yeah, it's so I'll.
It looked like M-Dub taking care of something, so you hold it down until then. I'm in the middle of completing this kind of document.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll jump in after that.
Yeah, it's I'll continue on a little bit more and to say that it's a good feeling, you guys. It's a good feeling to be able to to have that kind of hope and not feel like I'm doing something that nobody knows what I'm talking about, because the bankers know what I'm talking about. The lawyers know what I'm talking about. The judges know what I'm talking about. Everyone who's not compartmentalized, or anyone who's not like a gatekeeper, all know what I'm talking about. And they don't have a problem with it. They like it. They would rather that I come this way than to come as someone they have to spin, or come as someone they have to, not let go any further because I don't know. It's not their responsibility to teach us anything. It's not. They're not your mom. They're not your dad. They're not your brother. They're not your sister. They're not your cousin. They don't have a responsibility to tell you anything. And probably if they did, they'd probably be, responsible for you, because it's like when you help someone, you're kind of responsible to help them with the next thing. And they're not going to do that. They're not going to do any of that. And so I feel, I have a different energy in me now. I have a real positive and hopeful energy in me about the things that bothered me before, because I didn't like being lied to, and I didn't like being manipulated in any way. And before I even met Midwest, I resigned myself to know that, all right, they got me, and just deal with it, just accept it. But nobody wants to be lied to. Nobody likes that. And you get the feeling like it's not fair. And you feel like, somebody cheated me or did me wrong or something. You have those feelings, and, even if they were in the back of my mind, because I had spiritual beliefs that gave me a lot of comfort. So I didn't worry about it. But now that whole thing is gone. That whole mindset is just gone. It doesn't exist anymore because I have knowledge that allow me to put those kind of thoughts away, and actually made those thoughts like not have any relevance anymore, because it's not what I thought it was. it's something else. It's something else entirely that you don't know until you know. And you could read, all the UCC, you can read all the USC, you could read SEC, you could read, UPU, UCMJ, that's the Uniform Code of Military Justice. You can read anything you want. You can read them all. Okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to put it in the right order in enough time to make any use of it. Even if it took me 30 years, I'd still do it. But if someone, for whatever reason, already knows and they're willing to share that, you better, bet your ass I'm going to find out. Bet your ass I'm going to take advantage of that. And that's what just happened. And so what kind of man would I be if I didn't try to say something to folk, and any chance I got. And so that so that's what's going on here with me. I'm gonna look in the chat to see if anybody's saying anything in the chat. And then I'll interact that way. Because you guys know that I'm not up with technology. It's going to take me 15 minutes to find the chat. Let's see. All right, Vadi. We got Timothy Fair. Orthodox Don. All right. What else we got going on over here? Okay. Yeah, buddy, I'm the same. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with technology, I'm not gonna curse myself anymore. I'm getting better with technology, But bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna look up a little bit here and see who else came in. All right. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. And
Vatty, you gotta watch out the technology you over there learning, my nigga. Put that dial up.
One more time, Midwest.
I'm talking to Vatty.
Okay. Yeah, and then looking at Vadi and Timothy Fair, it's like these are two individuals amongst the many of us that we have a community that know exactly what we're talking about and what's going on, because there's a lot of people doing a lot of different things, and I know they all feel that they feel the same way that I do, that we've been given tools to move. We've been given tools to do some things, and with I want to say with breakneck speed. Okay, I gotta say it like that, with breakneck speed. All right, and if I want to chop something up, I'm gonna talk to official Vatty. I'm gonna talk to Timothy Fair. I'm gonna ask Midwest, because it's like there's this community now. Man, that's really something. That is really something.
Yes, Lord. Vatty, you get ready to make your soft port over there? You get a video hardware together? I hear you.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
What did I walk into?
Oh, Bob, me too. I was looking. Yeah, we said effing with, effing with this video.
Somebody's cracking up over there.
I'm like, man, he get this stuff together. You said you gonna get in the industry one way or the other, huh? How's that? Oh, brother. I ain't mad at you, my brother. He said, got this strobe like it all.
I'm not here to judge anybody.
Got music. He ready to go. Looking for all myths.
Got the strobe lights on and all.
What up?
I'm not judging nobody.
Yeah. I mean, I made this procedure become like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I want to know everything about this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Straight up. Oh, you got
No.
that out there? Somebody out there?
I know everybody can relate to that feeling and relate to that idea, but it's like I feel like the difference for me now is, wanting to know everything, and now, to just to figure out what's going on, to wanting to know everything because I feel like I can use it now. And it's like the difference is night and day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like whatever I learn, I'll be able to put in proper perspective. Whatever I hear now, I'll be able to put it into put it in its place, to put it in its order. Because this whole thing has been about compliance from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and that was actually the thing that I really liked the most, because when I saw how meticulous King felt about compliance, I was like, oh man.
Why do you think compliance was so important?
Well,
Because he really didn't even want to do this shit. So everybody had to get compliant.
yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, compliance is what they recognize. They only recognize compliance.
Here
Now-
you get to see that. Like, holy shit, this is what we were missing.
Well, Midwest, you've been, you've been extremely studious. I think that's why you caught on. You've been you catch on to things so fast, is because you really have compliance in your mindset. But it's like I didn't know. Like I didn't know that like what a key that was, because I was thinking their compliance to their own system, that was the kind of the thing that I was thinking was bullcrap. I was like, they need to do things according to common law, or they need to do things according to whatever I was thinking in my head because of what I was learning. I didn't really understand that those one-offs that today, it got through one day and then the next day it's not getting through. I didn't understand exactly what, why that was. And the answer was compliance. They don't have to obey things that are not within the compliance that they've obligated themselves to. And that's very particular. Those one-offs are real one-offs, because I had a nice one-off. I had a nice one-off that went through and held. But you know what they did? it went through because their computer system just let it go through because they didn't have anything against it. The next time I tried that, within days, it didn't work because they changed the computer. Their own computer caught it. And what I wasn't doing anything wrong. It's just that they reprogrammed their stuff. You could probably guess which one that was, Midwest, but you know, it's you know, so it's important. You know, that, I mean, it's not just important, okay? It's essential. You know, you're not gonna get anywhere without compliance. You know, a one-off is just that, one-off, and you can't live off of one-offs. And one-offs is not a strategy for life. What would I say is a strategy for life? Responsibility, being responsible, handling your affairs the right way. Responsibility. And there's so much that can be said. This is you know, life-changing. Not just life-changing. It's real life. How it was designed from the beginning. You know, operating with your true authority that was given to you by the Most High. God-given authority. Beautiful.
Yes, Lord. I promise. I hear you, Ship.
Yeah, Midwest. So, you know, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Oh, you know what? But that's another thing I can say too, is that for the longest time, you know, I didn't, you know, I was just sitting there, you know, just thinking, why is King doing this? Because, you know, because I already knew he didn't. I already, you know, you could tell by the first class. You could tell before the class even started is that this man doesn't need to. He doesn't need to be on YouTube, you know. And I was like, so I just kept on thinking. I'm like, man, it never made any sense to me why he was doing this, but just found out recently why. Because Midwest asked him to. Midwest asked him to do this, to teach, or to help people. Now, King, you know, King is, you know, he's the type of person that would help people, but he was doing it, you know, what he had done in the past, and he was going about things, you know, a different way. Midwest asked him to do this this way. And he's been doing it as a favor to Midwest, and he's been doing it to an extreme. And so, you know, I tried many times to thank King V, to say thank you and try to show gratitude, and he's just like, give it to the Most High. You know, which I get it. I understand. But I also see why he says that now is because it was, you know, he was not doing this way for any other reason, but it was but a request. And so when I say thank you, Midwest, and when I give praise and glory and thanks to the Most High, you know, I have that in mind now. And you know, I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful for King V. I am. That ain't never gonna change.
Absolutely.
Even I thank you, Midwest, for asking for that favor, because you didn't have to ask. You could have disappeared. And
Like Houdini.
You know, you haven't slacked on any of this stuff. You know, you've taken it. You've taken it. You've taken this bull by the horns, and you could have easily just disappeared. And you could have even kind of like, you know, kick back, you know, like 80% or something like that. You kept it full throttle, you know, for no reason except to help people, and anybody with half a brain can see that, and I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my brother.
It's all good, shit. You know, if we was supposed to be helping the people this shit, that's what we supposed to be here for, right? Straight up, like that's what we were supposed to be doing, helping. Even though, like he said, I asked for a favor, you know, you didn't have to say yes.
No.
He didn't have to say no.
I'm telling you, Midwest, if I,
you know, straight up.
I'm telling you.
But whatever the response was, you know, he gave it, you know, everything he had, you know, to make sure y'all got it and got it the right way.
Yes.
To utilize it right now.
And he came through on his word to you to, you know, to do it. You know what I mean? He's not, King V he's not like half stepping like his help. King V is full throttle. Full throttle, full flex. Not holding back nothing. And I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at, you know, it's like when you ask a friend for help, when you ask somebody for help, you know, if they didn't plan on doing that, then, you know, you might get, you know, they might help. They might, you know, try to help you a little bit or whatever, you know. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody come through on a request like this. I mean, this is full throttle. So, and I've seen amazing things, man. I've witnessed amazing things.
Yeah, and there were some things that were said that needed to be said to move the week around. Um, because when they're ready, they'll be ready. But once they understand that it's all about growth in this and willing to put things to the side and sacrifice certain things so you can get an understanding of what's going on, because this ain't what's been going on YouTube.
No, not at all.
So you can't mix the shit that you've been doing with this, thinking all this shit go together. Just because someone say, this is another piece to the puzzle, but which puzzle is this a piece to? Because it's more than one way to skin a cat. Remember, it was more than one way. Remember. So which piece of the puzzle is this to? Which puzzle? You see what I'm saying? And that's what people fell. Some people falling short. The ones that want to run away and teach groups with information that they receive. Hey, good luck. I hope the people you teaching have the best of luck. Straight up. But I can always see them coming right back, getting it from the horse's mouth, and then they double bubble because now they paid whatever that person was selling it for, and then couldn't get an understanding, couldn't use it the right way. Now they got to come and pay the original price and get it the right way. And that's why we say it out the gate. Just come and get it from that person anyway. Regardless if you know it or not, you should be so grateful that you was taken down a road where you can actually have room to breathe.
Yeah, that was the big thing for me. That was it right there, Midwest, because because I was still learning. I was still studying and learning, and very happy about the things that I was learning. But the thing about King V is that he didn't just learn this. He didn't just learn this and just try to hurry up, and try to be like, okay, now I'm going to teach some classes about something that I just learned. You do not want to learn this kind of stuff from somebody who doesn't know what the next thing is. Okay? King V has been, just from what I have seen, he has clearly gone way down this road. Way down this road. You do not want to learn this from someone who just knows steps, A through, D. Masters of step A and B only. That you do not want that. When I first heard that there was like weird stuff going on or whatever, I was like, I just cringed. I cringed for the people that might be taken for that, because that, because that was only the beginning. That was not even the beginning. That was like the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. And it's like, oh man, that it hurt me. It hurt my heart. I was like, no. Because as much as I like what I've been doing and what I've been learning, this is more important. These are higher principles, and they help make sense out of everything that I was learning.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what I was learning before. I understand it better now. I can make better use of what I learned before now.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
That is exactly how I feel.
That's how I feel. It didn't have to just be throwing that up in nobody's face, but I didn't even ask for this credit card that came today. And it just started coming out the blue. I didn't fill out nothing for that. This ain't no call, you pre-qualified. This is the physical card with an amount, with a limit on it and everything that I didn't even ask for. I didn't even ask for this. I didn't ask for this card. Oh, mama, I did.
Because of what you've done here.
I didn't put out no application. I ain't been online looking for no credit cards, none of that shit. I ain't got time for that shit because I ain't give a fuck about credit. I don't care about credit no more. I get a card, I'll burn it out because I don't care. This shit don't bother me. Yeah, I don't get judged off that. I don't get judged off credit score. That credit score, it don't exist in my run. In my jurisdiction, I don't move off credit scores.
Yep.
Right up.
Hell no.
Not at all. I'll burn that shit right up and won't give a fuck. I know how to get it off. See,
Yeah.
that's the difference between me and everybody else that me trying to teach shit and they walking around with fucked up credit.
I hear what he's saying, King. I know what he's talking about.
I teach a motherfucker about credit, but they got fucked up credit. Nah. I ain't got the perfect credit, but I showed y'all that I could clean my shit up easy. And I showed y'all my shit went from like 5 something to 7 something. Easy. So if I get something right now and burn that bitch out and never pay it, I know how to take care of it.
Yep.
Because the collection company that holds the debt is just holding my asset, waiting on me to claim it, come and get it. It's not a debt, it's just assets. It's just an asset.
What you have.
Because it's credit. Remember, it was credit. It wasn't like somebody gave me fiat. It was credit. And credit can be leveraged. Like my card can be leveraged. If I don't use this, I can leverage this. I can leverage the credits. You see? Because it's an asset. And it gave me a limit of credits, you know. So I can leverage that without even have to swipe that card or do anything.
All right, Wes. Is it fair to say it like this, that their credit score and your credit score are two different things?
I don't have a credit score, bro.
I was about to say. I mean, if you have assets, then you have collateral. If you have collateral, then you create credit facilities.
Absolutely, that's what we do. We create.
You don't need a credit score if you have collateral. It don't exist for.
I got hundreds of million in collateral, so I'm not worried about that.
Copy.
Not at all. Game face, what it do? You need to be in this back office on Mama's, like for real. Straight up. Bringing the team back together. Dirty. Tim H. Get y'all ass to the back office. ASAP. Nigga, it's time for the water.
Game face.
The water.
I really needed your help. I was talking earlier and I was thinking about you, man. I'm telling you, you must have. I was like, he'd be able to help me say, come up with some more ways to talk about this.
Don't make that nigga smile and feel good. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make Showtime feel good, ride this bitch.
Where's Game Face?
Turtle Power. Let me Turtle Power alone, man. Oh, mama.
Turtle Power.
Straight up. Because he ain't ride through New York no more, so I can't even do his little, his intro. But it's cool. This nigga plant seeds and gardening. This nigga turned to a gardener on us and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool, because when I need the tomatoes and such, I'll send a kite. Only a couple pounds of red tomatoes. I might want some green ones at times. You do the yellow ones too? Nah, don't send me shit yellow or brown. I'm good. Yes, Lord. But it is what it is. Everything that he said that he was gonna help people with, he helped them with. Every workshop, whatever it was, they got that help. They got those docs. He ain't hold shit back. What goes on in the Telegram don't have anything to do with workshops. That's why people don't get the documents and certain things in Telegram, because that's not that. That's not what that's for. To be receiving those docs when you're going over things, because y'all get caught up in certain things and be doing shit and don't even have the full framework of what's going on because you just stuck on, oh, I got this, I could just do this. You just can't do this. If you could just do some shit, we already been had it. You see what I'm saying? We already been had it. So you got to follow the blueprint. You got to follow the regulations, the framework, the structure. You know, become one with yourself. Understand who you are. And then you'll know why all this shit exists. And then you get to learn how to operate your shit. It ain't his. It ain't mine. It's yours. You just don't remember how to operate it. Because they took that from us. And it's back now. Because what we picking back up is just something that we forgot. That's all. We're remembering the shit we forgot.
That's it.
That's it, y'all. And it's coming back like this. Just like that. That's how it's coming back. And when it started coming, like when you start remembering it and you be starting like, holy shit. And then a lot of stuff start coming to you. You know, you gotta weed out the bullshit because you start thinking about this and that because of the procedures and shit we pay for packets and shit on YouTube. So we gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Because you will see some shit and you'll think it's related, but it's really not. It's really not. It may look like it, but it's not. So you gotta keep going. You gotta get yourself focused, you know, and get ready and lock in. And once you get locked in, it all becomes easy. It all becomes super easy. You listen, you hear something, you don't know shit word for word. Know what the fuck they saying. Get the message. Did you get the message? The way you get it, I'm not gonna get it. The way he got it is the way he get it. The way you get it is just the way you get it. As long as you got it. You see? He asked me today, well, tell me what that means. Well, it mean this, it mean that, and this. And all we gotta do is this and that, and we good. Water.
Yes, Lord.
I don't have to say, oh, well, she said we gotta do this, and then we have to do. No, fuck that. He said what we do. He said break down what we're doing. So I know if I just heard what she said, then we finna do exactly that, and we need to be doing that shit now.
Right.
So what she said is, nigga, get this shit going right now. It ain't no sense of plan. So when you come to the class with this or the workshop, you already got proof that it's done.
Indeed.
That's it. So that's why I always be having shit done before everybody because I go in. I don't have to, but I take the initiative and say, hey, what's next? What we doing there? I'll step out there. Nobody on niggas bite their tongues. Everybody wants something, but they want it like this. Here you go, folks. Here you go, family. Here. Fuck that. And when you gonna say, hey, let me be the motherfucker go out there and try this shit first? You know what I'm saying? That shit, I always heard a closed mouth gonna get fed on mamas. Straight up. You know? I know y'all wonder why me and West over? Yeah, because me and West ain't finna play with y'all. And I ain't got time to be playing. I got shit to do. Places to go. I went back there 3 times there. You gotta try one more time for good luck. God damn it. Because when the stove get to running and going, I have to move. I get to playing gospel and just you know, thanking the Most High and making orders. Straight up. Because it's going crazy right now over here. Straight up. Call-ins, deliveries, shipments going out. Like, you can't ask God for nothing else. If that's not a blessing, then what is it? He said, I got it, haven't tried it yet. Look, I'm talking about it. I just got a text message. Somebody got their order and they ain't tried. Hold on. I'm going to try to see this shit. I just said that shit. We ship shit. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Motherfucker say, I got it. And thank you. I haven't tried it yet. Yes, Lord. She going to try me sleep. It ain't never too late. You got to call me. I'll get you together. You got to have a language. You can't go in there talking like Donatello and Leonardo, my nigga.
You went back where 3 times a day?
Man, he just bullshit. He ain't go back nowhere. He went back to building that motherfucking money boy. Oh, mamas. Straight up. They back there chasing the chickens around Buddy Boy backyard. Buddy Boy do got a big ass backyard, though, I must admit. That's what I'm shooting for. Something like that. You know, I already saw what I really want with the guest house and I got some shit.
Indeed.
He said we got everything we paid for and then some. Oh, man, I already know. And that wasn't even the situation why you should have been in the back, because it's just something that you need to be back here to hear. And this is for the brothers that was back here. And if you feel like you're too good to be back here and then you got everything you paid for or something, then you good. I can't force you to come to the back and drink a cup of water with me, I can't force you to. Just try to keep my word. That's all. That's all. Just try to keep my word. As long as the Most High know that I will stand at other end, whatever happens, happens. Oh, mama. Straight up. Sometimes you had things for people, but that's who it's for. Those people, it ain't for everybody. Just because it's for people, it don't mean it's for all the people. You see, everybody getting what they deserve. And I don't know, nobody is putting hundreds of millions of dollars or even $1 million in your account for $750 fucking dollars. I can ask my brother, if you want 50 million put in your account right now, I need 750. Email me right now. I'll put 50 million in your shit right now. Email me right now. Email me. I ain't bullshitting. mbchainmidwest@gmail.com. mbchainmidwest@gmail.com. Email me right now. I'll blow your ears outside your motherfucking face. Test me. Test me. Test me. Test me. I had you eating steaks and lobsters the rest of your motherfucking life. Straight up. All I gotta do is test me. Test me. Test me. You know the email. I told you, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Test me. I don't want to hear nothing. I gave this and I got this. I said, test me. So we ain't trying to hear nothing about no donation. Straight up. That shit, that's old news. Test me. I'm going to show you. Blow your motherfucking ears offside your face. Motherfuckers ain't helping motherfuckers like how we helping people, kids. We showed us how to help people. He showed us how to help. For real, for real. That's what he did. He showed us how to help. Now, see, I didn't stop at A to D. I'm still a course. Meaning that I got way more than the other motherfuckers ran off with. Right? But when you test me, you ain't just testing me. Because I ain't come here alone. So you testing us. Now, test us if you want to. I'll make you a millionaire. Test me. Test me. Test me. Now, what tell your buddies that? I'll make them a millionaire too. Test me. For a little bit of nothing. Oh, mamas. I feel you too. And I know you ain't mad at me, Show, because that's why you should be in the back right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you can't be mad about nothing. Go ahead there.
Oh, mama, you should be in the back right now. And it ain't about, oh, you coming back because of this. No, man, you better get where you, man. I get where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there. You hear me? Straight up. Maybe I ain't had time to fuck around all them other weeks, but I got time this week. What's up, bro? Oh, mamas. You ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. If it was, I wouldn't be sitting here talking on shit like, "So you should be up here, my nigga." You know, only way a motherfucker feel bad is because they had bad intentions.
Indeed.
Straight up. This is for real. Let's keep that shit one track, 1 trillion. We got to be real with ourselves before we can be real with anybody else. Because we already know ain't no emotions attached over here. So, with nobody, we don't do that. We don't play the emotion game with people. We don't do that shit. So, if you go get the real, I'm going to tell you straight up, and I don't bite their tongue because we all adults, then you know what it is. Oh, Bob, everybody know. He's 25 years old, and he know. And there's a lot of us in this is old enough to be his parent, his legal guardian, on mamas. He's 25. Probably finna be the first millionaire in this family. I don't know. I don't know if his family got millionaires in it already. I don't know, but I know he won. I know that much. See, I've been hanging around millionaires and shit. And that shit feel good because I ain't hear nobody say that they was worried about nothing, they needed nothing, they were stressed about nothing, or none of that. So I know it's got a delay, but we just saying, you good, bro. We just saying you should be up here. That's all we saying. He said, first one, all glory to the Most High. Yes, Lord. Like King V say, indeed, on mamas.
Yes, Lord.
Straight up. Real. On mama. And that's why I'm saying we actually can sit here now and say, like, man, brothers making brothers millionaires. We actually a part of that club that we always talked about and dreamed about. One day we're gonna do this, one day we're gonna do that. You know, with the guys and shit. The whole time we were speaking in the universe to each other because them niggas weren't trying to do what we was on. Oh, mama, we was talking to each other. That's why we end up coming together in the end. Where all them motherfuckers at? God moved them out of our life and put the people around that we was talking to.
Yeah.
Straight up. Them motherfuckers didn't want that shit. They'll be right here with us, man. We ain't you so tired of wanting shit for other motherfuckers that don't want it for themselves?
Years tired.
Oh man, I was just like, ain't what the fuck? That's me. Well, I was telling my sister them this morning because the Most High had it on my chest, so I had to let them know. Like, I'm talking to you too. Like, I'm not here to help nobody. Like, force this on you. When you ready for it, you'll come and get this shit. But I don't know nobody that knows somebody that's not paying a bill that don't want to know what the fuck they doing to not pay that bill. You see what I'm saying? That's the shit I talked to my sister about this morning. And she was like, God damn. He's cursing me out without cursing me out. You know? But I was letting them know. Ain't no way in hell my own brother, my flesh and blood know something. And I'm struggling with bills and things. And he telling me that he's not doing this and he's not doing that. Ain't no way in hell I'm not sitting over there getting this game. Ain't no way in hell I'm not sitting over there getting this game. Because the motherfuckers ain't gonna let you do nothing fraudulent with nan one of these companies. And if your shit ain't right, I tested it. I tested it. My line, King?
Oh.
I tested it before it went through. And show us shit stank. If it ain't right, it ain't gonna work. As soon as I did what needed to be done and resubmitted, everything went just like that on mamas. Because it ain't that I didn't believe. You just want to know sometimes. Like, that's all it took. Man, I'm finna send this shit. I ain't finna do that. I'm finna see what happens. I want to be the one to say, I ain't even do that. And they got my shit going. You feel me? Shit, I couldn't say that this time. They sent me an email like, hey, bro, listen. Oh, no, they're like, if you ain't gonna do this shit right, don't do this shit at all. I said, that's right. We own it. Stay 100. This is day one. We appreciate you and King. It's all good, Envy. We appreciate y'all too for being, good students of this information. And if you felt like you had to cut off where you cut off at, I'm proud of you. You good because you must be in a good place where you cut off at, So there's never no respect lost because I had to learn today that love, that shit, ain't. It's all about respect, man. Straight up. We gonna respect each other or we not. You know? So I respect you as a man. You know, it was all about business. It wasn't about you coming here getting this and then owing favors to motherfuckers and shit. That ain't what this about. Straight up. And you felt like you good where where you stopped at, then nigga you good. We got turtle power in the building. For real. I got respect for all my brothers regardless where they stopped at. I just don't got respect for the brothers that do dumb shit. So I can't judge them. I say I lose a little respect from them and move myself from around them. I never disrespect them as a man, but I don't have to hang around them. You see what I'm saying? I can have respect for them from afar. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I do for a lot of brothers. I got respect for them brothers, but I don't fuck with y'all. You know? And it's not that I don't got respect for you. I do. I respect you enough not to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? For real. I do. And I think that's the best you could be to a person. That's 100. You let them know, like, I respect you enough not to even just fuck with you, bro. Because I know where it's going to go. You see what I'm saying? So we just going to leave this right here. And you go your way, I go my way. And we ain't going to have no fucked up days from here on out. Because we already know where the respect level lie at. Straight up. Real shit. And if everybody just start respecting people and keep that shit 100, then the world would be probably a better place, but you still got to come get this money. My fault. It's water. Yes, Lord. Oh, mamas. What up, show?
What it do?
Shit. Fat women, bubble gums, and tennis shoes.
Hey, and I did go back there 3 times today.
We be moving.
Yeah, I know. I sat back there quietly, waiting.
You gotta put something in the private chat. See, you ain't been back there so long. You forgot the little private chat right there. It'll turn red.
I didn't even do that because
I know.
All 3 times while I was waiting, phone calls started coming in anyway. I had to get off.
To say, I always say what's up in the private chat. It'll turn red on our end, and then we'll know you're there. Because if we into something, or if I'm going back and forth, I'm surely not looking at this because it seemed like just like when I went live, customers started coming. And I was glad Shipper was talking because as soon as he started talking, we got bum rushed. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it be. KV started the workshops, bum rushed. KV started the Telegram, bum rushed. Like, that's how it is. But I thank the Most High for all the traffic. Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Really Grubbers, no, we ship. Order out to Michigan. We got a confirmation that they received it. So I did my job. You know. Now they just gotta put it, put it in the oven, 200, let that shit get nice and warm and take it out. And call me and say, I need another pan. On mamas. Straight up. But yeah, man, KV got us together, man, and it's a blessing. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. BMF finna come on. I gotta go. No, I'm just messing with y'all. I ain't never put no shit on TV over my people, for real, because that shit ain't nothing but comedy. It's just entertainment. I never put that over y'all on mamas. Only on a Saturday night or early Sunday morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's the only time I ain't fucking with y'all. A late Saturday night and an early Sunday morning. Straight up. Because I be asleep. But yeah, I told y'all, take me up on my challenge. Y'all know the email. Email me. Say I want to take you up on your challenge. And then I'm going to let you call up my bass. And then you take care of him. And then you go get took care of. No problems. That's how we flow. We flow like water. Everybody wants some liquid. Everybody want to be liquid. One day. I ain't telling nobody in Chicago. Because I'll be the king of the streets when I can get out anyway. We're going to get you liquid. On mamas. Hopefully we see y'all in the workshop 9th, 10th, 11th. Do the math on those numbers. You just do the math and you get back at me on it. I didn't create the calendar. This just how that fell. You do it though. You do the math. And if you do the math and you understand what I'm saying, I'll see you in that workshop so you can get yourself together. You be sitting up here talking like I'm talking without a worry in the world. Without a worry in the world. Wait till I move to the new crib, y'all. Y'all gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna go crazy. Straight up. You know, I'm gonna take y'all to the back, to the guest house, let y'all see that motherfucker. Then I'll take y'all, let y'all see the pool. Then I'm gonna take y'all, let y'all see the garage. How many car garage it is? I think it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that motherfucker nice. On mamas. And I deserve that shit. I've been working hard for that shit. And the Most High blessed me. And now it's time to bust my move. And it's over. I'm happy. I just look like this. I just look like this. I done made sure my girl was straight. I'm straight. We straight. Wouldn't you like to be straight too? On mamas. Come in the workshop. We're going to get you together. Peace and love. God bless y'all. Shipper, you there? You want to take them to the crib? Anybody got something to say? I'm good. I got deals on the table. I'm maximizing all my shit like I told y'all when I started. And I'm maximizing it for real. To the fullest. That's why things are happening the way they're happening. I don't think Shipper here, but God bless y'all. Peace and love. I'm just gonna take y'all out myself. Let's just go like this. We just ask the Most High to keep the armor protection around everybody that's here, around our family, our children, our loved ones. You know, we just ask for that armor protection. We ask Him to touch us, to open our eyes, our ears, our brain, to use that brain as a sponge to absorb this information and use it in the right way, the proper way. Stay in honor with the Most High and the people around you. They got you where you need to be. See, that's the most thing. We ask Him to keep us in honor with those that align themselves with us to get us where we need to be, you know? And those that don't need to be around us, just ask Him to move them away. Just move them away. You know, keep them in peace, but move them away. You know, keep them and let them go do what they do. And we ask Him to bless everybody, not just this, that, and this person. We ask Him to touch and bless everybody. A universal prayer, you know, touch everybody. Bless everybody. Send them. Touch their forehead. Let them know that you right there. In the name of the Most High. Peace and love. On mamas. Yes, Lord. I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute. I don't know. I might want to show y'all some shit. Then again, I don't want to show y'all some shit. But I could show y'all some shit right now. But that ain't going to make y'all situation better, is it? See you in the workshop. God bless. Y'all already know what time it is. On mamas.
Guide to financial freedom and correcting your status in the system.
On mamas.
Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status.
Steps co begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Financial doors like trust bonds and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correcting legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps to begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free to financial, correcting your status in the system.